Zach and Alex here, and today we're high in the Sierra Nevada. We're heading deep into the backcountry, building a bushcraft shelter, catching fish with primitive methods.
Oh, we got one.
Cooking some good food and dodging some bad weather. All while putting our survival skills to the test. So join us and let's see what these mountains have in store for us.
This right here is manzanita, and you can eat these berries. They're edible. They're not too bad either. What do you think? Too tart? Imagine if you were starving and that's all you had to eat. You'd probably eat it. Because it grows literally everywhere out here. There's a big patch of it right there. It's pretty nasty out here right now. A little bit of sprinkling, but nothing yet. Wow. Definitely a storm a brewing. This was for you, my son. I would say on a scale from 1 to how poisoned am I gonna get from my pan, I would say we're at an 8 right now. This camp stove is really hot, and this pan is not great. I picked it up at Walmart, which, you know, some things are great there, but not everything. Yeah. Gotta go back up to the trail. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit, so we need to find a good spot and set up camp pretty soon. So I think the idea is to try to get down here if possible, but we gotta make sure we are doing this safely. See, the problem with areas like this is it looks doable, but the current is faster than it looks. And these rocks, when they're wet, are slippery. They look like they have grip. They're not great. So that technically looks like a good spot right there to hop across. So let's do that. This is a nice little lagoon area right here. It's gonna be a little bit of a hop and skip right here, but it's dry. I prefer to try a safer way. Go back this way? Yeah, too risky. Even just a little short hop. For me, it's easy, but for him, he could fall in, so. Well, it's starting to rain pretty hard right now, so we're gonna have to forego setting up a better shelter and just set something up temporarily while we try to wait this rain out. So today I decided to try some natural hemp twine. It's biodegradable. I mean, we'll take it down either way, but just in case a piece gets left or something, it's not as ever present as paracord would be. We also want to make sure that our firewood doesn't get wet, so we can put it under this rain fly while we wait this out. It's already slowing down, so not too worried. I know. So we didn't know the weather was going to be like this, but if you're out in a survival situation, you're never going to know for sure anyway. Alex, catch. Oh no. Oh well. And just like that, we have a place to put all our gear, keep it dry. If another downpour comes, we're good. This is pretty cozy, actually. Like this. Yeah, put that in there. That's perfect. So now we're gonna try to do some fishing, but we don't have a pole, so. The river's right down here and there's a nice calm spot. So we're gonna make a little makeshift pole here since we don't have anything. Everything around here is really dry and brittle, so we have to use something green in this case. So it has some flexibility and strength to it. So I got my pole. We're gonna go down there and see what we can catch with it. I also don't have fishing line, so that hemp fiber I used is a good, well, hopefully good alternative. If you don't have a bobber, you can find a small piece of driftwood, something really porous and light, and you could tie that higher up on your line, and it should float on the surface and let you know if you have a bite. So I'll just toss this up and let it float downstream. You can see the stick is doing what it's supposed to, floating. And our little worm guy's down there, so. And then I can just keep pulling it upstream and letting it float down and hope for the best here. The sun's coming out. It's a beautiful day. I'm gonna leave this kind of just set up right here for a second, and then I'm gonna make another one and throw it out and see what we can do. All right, so what I'm gonna try to do is maybe tie this to this tree or something, throw it out there and just see, leave it for a while and see if I can catch anything. This is the type of fishing you do when you have no hope. Oh, we got one.
Yeah.
Looks like a little rainbow trout.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to unhook him.
You okay?
This one I think is okay. I was able to get it out, so there we go. There he goes. He's there. He's okay.
Okay.
Yep, he's swimming off. So I forgot my hatchet, but luckily this trowel is kind of a hatchet in itself. It's got a nice sharp edge on it, so. Oh, every time, got me in the eye. Yeah. I might just start bringing this instead of my hatchet, to be honest. Hatchet's pretty heavy. Okay. I'm just going to stabilize this by digging a little hole here. This ground is super loose, but you can pack it down a little bit. It helps. Do the same right here. Support it a little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna lash these other two together. So there's a million different ways you can lash this kind of thing together. It really is whatever you prefer. Sometimes I'm just a little too lazy to do any kind of proper lashings since this is temporary. Is that stable? And I think I really prefer this hemp cordage over paracord. It's just easier to work with. It's stable, biodegradable. Walmart, it was like $6 where paracord's way more expensive. Okay, to secure this even more, we can lash, stick across. Something like this would probably work. It's really hard to find straight deadwood. Too short. Count yourself lucky you find a little spot like this, because then you can just use it as a little work area. Okay. Strategically left this on here so I could just kind of set it against that. One minor complaint. It's slightly slanted downhill, but we'll fix that. It's fine. And we need to secure that. Yo, bro, why'd you killing curse me? Now, I wouldn't make this my permanent shelter, but for an overnighter, this is not bad. On tonight's menu, hobo dinner, ground beef, potato, carrot, and onion.
Don't cry. Get it to cook on top. You can just sprinkle some coals on there too. This is the part where you pray you didn't get any ash in there. Okay, not looking too good on the ash front. Oh, we might have just avoided it. Yeah, it's not cooked yet. We gotta toss her back on. No. Oh yeah, this is ready. The meat is perfect. The vegetables are a little undercooked, but we're just too hungry to wait. So we're using a fire pit someone had set up previously because we want to not cook like right when we're sleeping in bear country. It's really best not to do that. You don't wake up to a bear sniffing around. We try to do the triangle rule, which is cook in one area, one point of the triangle, sleep in another area, second point of the triangle, and then do your dishes, store your food in the third point of the triangle. We saw a bear last time we were driving away from one of these things, and we had a bear in our going through our garbage the other day. So, yep, got that. The problem is campers or people who don't really follow etiquette leave a mess in their camp. Don't use like a bear vault or something. They train the bears unknowingly. It makes them more aggressive. Not aggressive, but the problem is if a bear is getting used to going into people's campsites or going into people's yards and things like that, they become less and less fearful of humans. And sometimes they have to be euthanized if they're too bold. Following best practices keeps everybody safe. The bear, you, mama bear, papa bear, baby bear. That's a good one.
We have to work on it. It's just that we haven't had any luck.
Yeah. That's making me a little uncomfortable. That actually might be bear poop. Well, it's not as cold as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice out here, actually. All right, we should probably set up our sleeping bags and stuff. Whoops. I have a pillow.
Yeah.
The inflatable one. So just one.
For you?
Yeah, for me. Next time we won't forget the pad, the sleeping pad, will we? We forget something every time. It's inevitable. I'm starting to be able to see my breath a little bit. But I do have an emergency blanket in case we need it. All right, well, seems as if I forgot my inflatable pillow. So we're gonna use my backpack all rolled up. I keep blinding you, sorry. You want some more wood on the fire? Keep it going for a little while at least. Well guys, it's getting late. We're gonna call it a night here, I think. We're just gonna watch a movie, listen to an audiobook. We're listening to a really good one right now called Dungeon Crawler Carl. But anyways, we'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully, if there's no bears.
Yeah, hopefully. We can finally watch movies without.
I know. Well, we survived another night, and you can tell just by looking at us, we didn't sleep that well. Never forgetting my sleeping pad again. You wake up, feel like your back is broken, basically. So we're gonna pack up. We're gonna head out. All right. Guess it's time to take down Camp Johnson. Oh no.
What?
Got a hole in this.
No.
Camp Johnson. Ah. All right, everybody, we're hiking out of here. Split right down the middle. Oh my God, we made it.
Well guys, thanks for joining us on this one. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. If you didn't, well, leave right now. Thanks for coming on this trip with us, and we'll see you in the next one. Say bye, Alex.